Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 1, 2. Good morning, everybody. A Sunday morning consolation game. A heartbreaking loss in overtime last night to the Knights. Sun Devils find themselves in the consolation and a rematch against the California Wave, which we beat on Friday night, 5-0 on the other rink here in Gilbert. Looks like we've got 5 defensemen going 9 forwards again. Neubauer is going to take the face off. Curry near side right wing. Schaefer on the left. O'Hearn and Ishu on defense. In net, it's Quinn Chesley. Underway here from Easy Ice Gilbert. Ishu off the face-off, sends it all the way across, down deep into the wave end behind the net. I believe it was Tanitano was the goal. Tanitomo was the goalie the other night for the Wave. Tonimoto. Shot in by Rayhorn, deflects off the blocker into the netting. Tanimoto in net for the Wave, and we got Quinn Chesley to our left. Sun Devils in the white home uniforms here. Final game of the day and the weekend. Fitzgerald's going to be centering, it looks like, here. Stroud looks like he's moved up to forward for this game. I think Ishu back. So that might be the change here. Ishu and Stroud flipping forward and defensive positions here. Weekly spins around at center, sends it back in. Tanimoto is out of his net. Fumbles it around a little bit behind the net. Marvin throws a check. Puck picked up by Fitzgerald. Up top to Schwab. Schwab through traffic. Shot deflected in just to the wide of Tanimoto. Now in the corner. Stroud send it up top. Weekly handles it, throws it in. Schwab throws it in. Puck was intercepted on the way in. Now it's sent back in. Everyone touches up. Stroud on the forecheck. Weekly goes for the change. Chase O'Hearn out. Now tries to intercept the pass there, bounced over his stick. Now Wave come to their blue line, don't want to dump it in. They turn it over. O'Hearn now right side. Shot in, and Tanimoto covers it up. First whistle of the game, 2 shots in for the Sun Devils. Face-off will be inside the Wave end. O'Hearn now centering Peck and Gill. So AJ Brand again out with the injury as a hairline fracture on the wrist. So he's gone for a few weeks. Getting looked at tomorrow, I believe. Weinkammer and Ishu on defense. So that's the switch here. It's Ishu on defense. And it looks like Max Stroud is the forward this morning. Wine camera to Ishu up top. Shot in, and it was blocked, didn't make it into the corner. O'Hearn battles for it with Gill. Puck comes up top, and Wine camera just not able to keep it in. Another face-off inside, or this one will come outside the Wave zone. O'Hearn again at the face-off dot. Peck right wing and Gill on the left. Puck comes back to Weinkammer. Ishu flips it up the wall, and O'Hearn flips it out. Two refs here this morning. Look a little more experienced than last night's younger crew. Now Weinkammer leaves it for Ishu. Ishu quickly pivots, sends it in, and behind Tomimoto. And now Peck picks it up on the near wall, leaves it for O'Hearn up top to Weinkammer, over to Ishu. Ishu shot in, and pad saved by Tomimoto. Gill gonna go chase it into the far corner. O'Hearn went for the change. Neubauer out at center. Bouncing puck comes right to Neubauer in front. Bouncing, couldn't get a handle on it. He's pushed down, and the Wave send it out to center. And Gill plays the body here in front of us. Ishu plays the body over in front of the Sun Devils bench. Let's see if we have a rowdy group this morning. I'm sure frustrated after the loss last night to AHU. And Curry tips it in. He's going to go for it in the corner. Taken away by the Wave. The Wave come around the backside of their own net. Hold up. And now it's chipped up the near wall. And out. Rayhorn out there with Schwab. Schwab's back for it first. It was tipped. No icing. Puck comes all the way around the far side. Schaefer gets there, gets it out. Now the Wave turn it back and transition the other way. Shot in on Chesley, made the right pad save, left the rebound, but it's cleared away. Now it bounces up to center. Back out. The Wave have it in their own zone. They regroup with some pressure from Schaefer and Curry. Now it's sent up the far wall. Touch pass by the Wave, and they've got a 3-on-2. They enter the zone. Shot in off the corner crossbar of the net, just to the left of Chesley. Lucky bounce there for the Sun Devils. Neubauer now up off the skate of Curry. Curry takes down the right side, loses his footing, and the Wave circle back around the far corner, Zamboni wall, and they're going to go whip it around the near side, and it's going to come all the way out. Weekly back for it. Weekly fans on the puck there, turned over in front. Wave had a chance there. Weekly recovered. Now Weekly again in the near side. Goes up to Curry. Curry flips it up and out to Fitzgerald. Up to Marvin and in, down deep into the Wave zone. Fitzgerald into the corner. Puck comes up top. Ishu quickly over to Weekly. Weekly through a lot of traffic. It was blocked in front. Several players tied up in front. We saw the net come off all night last night, and it's already off again here today. Tomimoto must have kicked it off on with his back right foot. So face off inside the Wave zone. Fitzgerald center. Looks like we got Fitzgerald, O'Hearn, and Neubauer, the centers here this morning. Face off, won by, on the near wall, came to Stroud. He kind of lost it, and now it's thrown up by the Wave. Weekly unable to hold it at the blue line. Puck bounced the wrong way last night. It's not bouncing all the right ways yet today. Stroud physical here in the corner, on the wall, and now Fitzgerald sends it all the way around, wraps around far side. Marvin gets there, leaves it for Ishu. Ishu shot in on net. Fitzgerald collected Ishu's shot it, and it was blocked up into the netting. So off a Wave player, that faceoff will stay inside. 10:18 to go, no score here, just underway in the consolation 3-4 game of the Thanksgiving Turkey Shootout. Off the face-off, Marvin picks it out. Shot on net, saved by Tomimoto. Rebound in front, and Fitzgerald got the rebound off the pad of Tomimoto. And the Sun Devils finally put an end to the nearly 4-period drought of goals going through last night's overtime as well. So Fitzgerald gets Sun Devils on the board, 1-0 here early in the first period. O'Hearn comes out with Peck and Gill. And on defense, that's Issue and Weekly. Wave control the face-off, back into their own zone. D to D, and now up and out, comes all the way back to Weekly. Weekly pivots back into his own zone over to Issue. Nice pass up to Peck. Peck backhands it towards O'Hearn. He couldn't quite handle it on the near wall. Takes a bump, stays with it. Needs some help. No F2 coming in. Need another player in there. Now Peck takes around the backside, and this time Wave able to skate it out through center with some speed. A good back check there by O'Hearn. Now Peck has it in center, sends it up to Gill. Gill shot deflected, comes in on Tomimoto, and after the shot attempt, I believe Gill may have picked up a penalty here. Refs are going to discuss it. The Wave player down in the corner. I didn't see it. We'll see if there's any penalty here. There are no penalties. It looks like we're going to have 5-on-5. Just a Wave player making his way back to the bench. Just slid in. Yeah, so yeah, it's 5-on-5, no penalty. O'Hearn face off, left side Gill, and Peck in the middle. Wave give up the puck on the face off. Schwab takes a shot, blocked, or pad save by Tomimoto in front. Now it comes back out, and here comes the Wave through center, chipped in, back in behind Chesley. Oh, it's turned over. Peck flips it up and out. It's going to be an icing call here, a little too far. Caruso is the ref on the left. He likes to call penalties. We'll see what he's going to do this morning. Any physicality, if it picks up, Caruso will start blowing the whistle. Schaefer is going to take a face-off here, not his traditional position. And he goes forward with it, and the Wave keep it in, send it back in behind Chesley. Issue collects it, gets bumped along the back wall, and now comes up top. Wave have it. They delay on the shot attempt inside. Now they get a shot through. It's chipped and just popped over the blocker of Chesley. Now up the near side. Sent back in by the Wave. They touch up. Issue back forward in the corner. Issue takes a slash, able to skate it out through center. Looking for someone to pass it to. He gets the red line and sends it in and bounces in on Tomimoto into the corner. Curry right side gets some help from Schaefer. Schaefer comes out with it. Looked for a pass out in front to Newbauer. Was taken away with some speed here by a Wave player. He gets around one player and no call. Curry, his attempt to get it in was blocked. Now it's touched as it rolls in on Chesley. Issue back for it again. One hands it to Rayhorn. He chops it up to Curry. Curry tried to get it out. Couldn't. Now again, Issue reverses behind. Schaefer tied up with a player. No call there on the far side. Rayhorn. D to D. Schaefer. An attempt up to Newbauer was directed back to the Wave defenseman. They quickly transition and dump it in off the benches. Weekly and Schwab on defense. Curry still on the near side. Fitzgerald in the middle. Marbin on the far side. Curry's going to head over towards the far side, finish up the change. Marbin left side, chips it in, bounces in behind Tomimoto. Wave definitely have a little more more jump in their skates than they did the other night. It was a pretty slow-paced game. Sun Devils had 2 goals by this point, 1 today. Shot in, Tomimoto, blocker save. He's a right-handed gloved goalie. Marvin behind the net. Gets tied up with a Wave defenseman. Trying to move it up, gets it up top to Schwab. He kicked it over, taken away. Now a 2-on-2 for the Wave. They chip it in, and Chesley plays it up the near wall. Weekly, quickly to Stroud. Stroud gets the blue line off the back skate and offside as Stroud pulled it just offside the blue line as he tried to make a pass over to the streaking Fitzgerald. Be Gilpeck and O'Hearn, Weinkammer, Ishu. O'Hearn steps in at the dot. And Caruso sends O'Hearn out, so Peck will step in. Peck wins it back to Weinkammer. Quickly to Ishu. Ishu left side, gets some space. Tries to feather it inside to O'Hearn. Taken away by the Wave. Chipped in on no icing. Puck bounces off the back wall. I don't think Chesley saw it. It hit the near side of his net. Now O'Hearn chips it back the other way. This one bounces in on Tomimoto. It's loose in front. He didn't make the initial rebound save, left it there, and then covered it up. 5:57 left in the first period. 7-2 shots in favor of the Sun Devils so far, and 1 goal from Fitzgerald. O'Hearn's line stays out with Gill and Peck, Weinkammer, and Ishu on defense. Weinkammer shot and gloved down by Komimoto. A Wave off the face-off, goes into the corner. And we got a penalty here. Caruso's going to call a high stick on O'Hearn. O'Hearn to the box, high sticking. Penalty will bring the face-off all the way down to our left. Schaefer and Neubauer are going to be the killers on the forward side of the penalty kill. It's Ishu and Weinkammer on defense. Face off, won by the Sun Devils, and Weinkammer are able to flip it out to center. So O'Hearn to the box, 2 minutes, 1:45 of that left. And the Wave set up their breakout power play. And into the Sun Devils' end. Shot off the blocker, pops way up, back behind the net. And now it's sent out by Ishu. Ishu changes up with Rayhorn on the backside of this penalty kill. Schaefer, Neubauer. Weinkammer switches up with Schwab as well. And now Neubauer gets a change in for Curry. And Schaefer finishes off the change with Marvin. And shot in front, and it was saved by Chesley. Kicks the net off on the left side. Nets have had no problem coming off their moorings this weekend. It's been a pattern by all goalies. Face off to the left of Chesley. Marvin's going to take it. He's got Curry at center. Rayhorn and Schwab off the face off. Wave control it in the corner. Now bouncing puck rolls out in front. Chesley again kicks the net off. Marvin will line up again, same face-off, same place. And loose in front, shot. Chesley went off a glove. Curry sends it up, not out, kept in by the wave. Another shot attempt went off the skate of Marvin. And now Marvin able to chip it out. Glove down by the wave. They regroup at center ice. 23 seconds left on the penalty to O'Hearn. Wave wind up in their own end. And sent in, bouncing puck, and this time Chesley covers it up. Four new bodies out for the Sun Devils. Fitzgerald, who has the earlier goals, out there with Stroud, Ishu, and Weekly. Weekly spins up, out of trouble, gets it over to Fitzgerald, who made a cross-ice pass to Stroud. Stroud left side, tries to get a shot off. It was blocked, now recovered. Chases O'Hearn's out of the box, and Marvin is on. So 5-on-5 back here, center ice. Fitzgerald to Marvin. Marvin trying to beat the player down low. Puck rolls in behind the net, chip back into the near corner. And now Fitzgerald spins it back in again. Wave now, try to exit out. Pinched in by Weekly. Good job there to keep that puck in. Marvin battling a couple Wave players down in the corner. Ishu, hard pass over to Weekly, back to Ishu. Ishu shot blocked off of a stick, loose in front, bouncing and chipped up, but not out. And then Weekly did pull it off, so he'll have to retreat with everybody else. They touch up. Fitzgerald back on the forecheck. Now off the bench, it's Gill, Peck, and Fitzgerald changing it up here with Curry. No, with O'Hearn. O'Hearn's the center now of this line. Weekly up to Gill off of his skate, kept in by the Wave. And a Wave player double teamed on the far wall, no call. O'Hearn's got some speed here through center ice. Gill on the left side. And Gill was hooked. He drew a penalty there. Gill tried to get the shot off on the pass from O'Hearn and was hooked in the process. So we'll see a Wave player go to the box and a power play here for the Sun Devils. Ishu, Marvin, Weinkammer, O'Hearn, and Fitzgerald. So Ishu's going to move up to forward on the right side. Weinkammer and Fitzgerald on the back. And now Ishu, Weinkammer, they play catch. Weinkammer back up top over to Fitz. Wink, shot in, didn't make it, deflected into the corner. O'Hearn retrieves it up to Ishu over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald centering pass off of Marvin's stick to Ishu. Weinkammer shot, saved, left pad saved by Tomimoto. O'Hearn parked right in front of Tomimoto. Marvin the bumper in the middle. Weinkammer, another shot blocked, rebound in front, and a loose puck is scooped up and sent all the way down by the Wave. 1:16 left on the penalty to the Wave player. We're 5-on-4 here, Sun Devils. Weinkammer going end to end down the right side. Shot off the chest of Tomimoto and sent back out by the Wave. Chesley out of his net on the goal line, plays it up to Ishu. Ishu takes it through center ice up the left side. Around one player, takes the shot. Pad saved by Tomimoto. Rayhorn now up top. Rayhorn down low to Neubauer. O'Hearn still out in front of the net. Marvin the bumper over to Ishu. Ishu shot and save again by Tomimoto. Curry changes out with Marvin. Ishu over to the bench to change out. Curry far side back up to Rayhorn. Rayhorn Pivots back. He's got Weekly to his left. Takes the shot in front. And glove save by Tomimoto. "13 seconds left on the power play. 1-0 the score. Earlier goal in the period by Fitzgerald. Rebound. Neubauer center, Gilwright, Curry left, Weekly and Rayhorn to finish out the power play and almost the period here. 26 seconds left in the period. Rayhorn looking for some space to get a shot off. Weekly does, through some traffic and blocked by a Wave player. They get their man out of the box, 5-on-5 with 20 seconds left here in the in the first period. Long pass, tipped on the way down, rolls all the way behind Chesley. Long pass up by Weekly to Curry. And the horn sounds. After one period, 1 goal by Trent Fitzgerald, and that's where we are, 1-0 after 1 here in the consolation game. Got it?
Yeah, he's like, just set it up a couple of degrees.
Just open up it.
On the run. Yeah, it is.
The whole thing's going to be turned on first, though.
I know, right?
Chesley back to the net on the right. Everybody switches sides. Second period about to get underway. Neubauer, Schaefer, and Curry lined up at the center ice face-off circle. Schwab and Weinkammer on defense. 5-on-5, 1-0, second period underway. Schwab off the face-off over to Wink, back to Schwab, and up to Neubauer. He chips it in. Schaefer and Curry on the chase here. Sent hard all the way around by the Wave. Wink pinched in, but the Wave were able to take it out. It's a 1-on-1 here on Schwab. Shot just to the left of the net, Chesley. Now Curry's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Over the blue line, right side. Holds up. 4 or 5 players battling it out here in the far corner. Now the Wave get it, send it up and out all the way down. It's going to trickle in towards the line. It's waved off. No icing. Weinkammer up to Neubauer. Through his legs to Schaefer. Now puck flipped up through center off the skate of Curry. Picked up by Wink. He flips it back up the other way. And Curry lays a hit at center ice. Now the Wave have a chance here on a 2-on-2. Now loose puck picked up. Curry chips it up to Schaefer. He goes for the line change. And now the Wave send it back in. Sun Devils caught in a bad line change here, but they get back into position. 5-on-5 inside the Sun Devils' end. Need some help in the corner. Someone's got to go. Pass up top to Wave defenseman. Quick little move, shot in, and saved by Quinn Chesley. Face off to the left of Chesley. 13-11 left in the second period. 1-0 Sun Devils have the lead. These two teams played Friday night. 5-0 win for the Sun Devils. Quick shot off the face-off. Chesley with the save. A little pile up off the face-off. This puck's flipped into the corner. Ishu comes out of the corner, up and out. Yep, just kept in by the Wave. Now one little player battling it out. Rayhorn in the corner. Wave take away the loose puck, centering pass, and off the back of the net behind Chesley. Ishu, long couple passes here to Marvin, and Marvin's going to chase this one down. He pulls down a Wave player. Marvin's going to go to the box for the hold. And we'll see another Wave power play here. Off the face-off, Wave begin their power play. And an erroring pass comes across up and out. Sun Devils down a player here. I'm trying to do the math with Adam Brandt. I believe someone's in the locker room as Coach Coyne and Schaefer have both visited the locker room at different times. I believe we got 14 skaters, one shy of 15. We'll see what we can figure out here. Stroud and Fitzgerald on the kill, and Ishu sends it down low. And the Wave over the blue line shot. Pad save by Chesley. Puck bounces up and just outside the Wave end. Ishu gets it, spins it up off the glass and out. O'Hearn sends it back out the wrong way. Weekly back for it. Ishu intercepts it. And now with 7 seconds left on the penalty to Marvin, the Wave come a long stretch pass through center. Marvin's out of the box, shot in on Chesley. I believe we're missing Weinkammer. Three, 5. I think we got them all now. 1, 2, 3. 9 and 6. One. Should be 9 and 5. So 3, 3, 3. 9 and 5. Yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, we're good. Face off to the left of Chesley. Into the corner, O'Hearn. Puck comes out to center. Weekly to Gill. O'Hearn takes the body behind the net. Peck was pulled down in the middle. We got a delayed call here on O'Hearn and also Gill. Possibly both Gill and O'Hearn going to the box. So Gill and O'Hearn with back-to-back penalties will give the Wave a 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes here. We'll hear the official calls here, but it's going to be a 5-on-3, one penalty on the board. We're going to get the other one up. There it goes. 23 and 16 in the box for 2 minutes. 5-on-3 power play here for the Wave. Off the faceoff, Schwab sends it all the way down. No icing, of course, with the penalties. O'Hearn's got the slashing call and Gill with the roughing. Puck centered, tried to exit zone. It's picked off by the Wave. 5-on-3 here, and now they control it up top. Neubauer on top of the triangle here. Shot in. It was deflected just wide of the net off the glass. Now the Wave again. Pass across. It made it there. No shot attempt. Schwab, good play on the far corner, on the far wall. Puck goes into the corner. Now back up half wall. Wave. Pass their way out of trouble. Now a pass to the wrong side of the Wave player. Weekly down for it. Chips it around the far corner. 58 seconds left on the penalties to Gill and O'Hearn. Now a shot in, saved by Chesley, cleared by Schwab. All three head for the bench, and Tomimoto plays it out of his net. Curry, the forward with Weinkammer and Weekly. Shot, saved by Chesley. He left a rebound, but Curry able to flip it out to center. On sides, 20 seconds left. Sun Devils will get two players back. Wave behind the net, up top. Over to the Wave player, gets a shot in and right into the pitchfork of Quinn Chesley. So Weekly heads off, Ishu goes on. Curry taking the face off, wins it back, cleared away by Weinkammer. And O'Hearn and Gill get the gate open and they're out. 5-on-5. Wave take it down, backhanded in on the near post. Pad saved by Chesley. Now Ishu up to Curry. Curry's got O'Hearn. He hits him with a breakaway pass. O'Hearn kicks it forward a little too far for himself. And now O'Hearn behind the net. O'Hearn with two penalties today so far. Now the puck comes up. Wave bring it out to center. Gill comes across, plays the body, and Wave player dumps it in. Ishu down in the right corner. He's pushed from behind. He draws a penalty, and the Wave player bangs his stick, but he's heading to the box, and Sun Devils will go to the power play. It'll be a cross-checking call on number 20, Kang for the Wave. O'Hearn will probably center this group. It's going to be Marvin O'Hearn and Fitzgerald on the front three, and then Weinkammer and Ishu on defense. 7:25 left in the second, 1-0. First period goal by Fitzgerald. 2-minute power play here, Sun Devils. Fitzgerald controls it near wall up top to Weinkammer. Ishu, Weinkammer, back to Fitz. Marvin the bumper. O'Hearn in front. Ishu in the back door. Can't find that pass. Fitzgerald. Weinkammer. Ishu. Shot. Wide of the net. It's going to come all the way out. And Weinkammer's going to have to come back for it. 1:30 left on the PK. Weinkammer leaves it for Ishu. Ishu left-handed. 09 down the left side. Plenty of room. Tries to sneak it in. It's saved by Tomimoto. Ishu now in the corner. Up top to Weinkammer. Fitzgerald. Weinkammer can't get that shot off. It would have been blocked. Now he goes to slap shot. That is blocked. Ishu, center. Tried to go through to Marvin. It comes across to Fitzgerald. He bumps it up to Weinkammer. Not much room for a shot attempt here. This time Ishu gets a shot off. It was played off to the side by Tomimoto. O'Hearn going at it in front, trying to battle for his space. Shot in front and got a little jab in on the goalie, and O'Hearn's got to watch out here with 2 penalties. Forward put him out of the game. He's digging in front though. Sun Devils on the power play, 25 seconds more. Shot in, and that one trickled by Tomimoto. Fitzgerald now down low. O'Hearn looked for Ishu on the back door. We have a tired group out here. Marvin right in the slot, shot wide of the net, and Fitzgerald retrieves it on the side here. Ishu now, Rayhorn's up top, and that stick check pushes it out of the zone, and this Wave get their man back. This is offsides. Marvin's not going to be able to play this as there was a delay. Wave penalty is over, and we'll have 5-on-5. Marvin was about 65 feet offside, so we'll come all the way down on the intentional, possibly offsides. He didn't know, but face off to the right of Chesley. Going to be Curry, Schaefer, and Neubauer. Schaefer, the center, he's going to step in on the face-off. Won by the Sun Devils. Long pass, bounced up all the way, makes its way to Neubauer. Curry on the back door. Neubauer shot over the head and all the way out on the far side. Weekly down in the corner. Holds up, plays it himself up to Schaefer. Schaefer, pass across through center to Neubauer, picked up by Curry. Taken away by the Wave. Now flipped back up, kept in, and now out. Back to center comes Rayhorn. Rayhorn pass to Schaefer. Leaves it up for Neubauer. Neubauer left side again. Curry driving the middle. Shot over the head. It was deflected into the far corner. Rayhorn keeps it in, ends up on the stick of Neubauer, and now Schaefer trying to get a stick on it as well into the corner. He's held. Now the Wave able to push it out to center. Wave family's getting agitated to my right. And this time Quinn able to glove it down. 4:04 left in the second. Shots almost even, 16-14 in favor of the Devils, and the 1-goal lead as well. Face off into the corner. Fitzgerald wins it. Schwab tried to send it all the way out. Didn't get up to Marvin. Now it's sent in by the Wave. No icing. They go hard around the far side. Fitzgerald's there. And a little extra activity in front of Komimoto. No penalties, I believe. Fitzgerald at the dot. Marvin left. Ishu. No, that's 57. Stroud now on that right side. That forward. Schwab and Weinkammer on defense. Puck kept in on the near side. Now the Wave make one pass and they are out to center, chip it around. Schwab's 2-on-1 here. Mora with the shot and loose in front. And Chesley able to cover it up out of his crease. Odd man opportunity for the Wave. Face-off will be to the left of Chesley. 3:25 left in the first. Wave win it. Quick shot in, and Chesley flashes the glove for the save. And that draws a line change, wholesale line change by the Sun Devil coaching staff. O'Hearn now at center. Peck and Gill. I believe Ishu and Rayhorn. Peck has it off the faceoff, sends it out, bouncing puck back into the Wave end. O'Hearn first in the forecheck. Plays the body, takes it away, gets a turnaround shot, pad save by Komimoto. Now Gill pounds away in the corner. Again, O'Hearn out with it, and another save by Komimoto. Tomimoto. A little more slashing and hacking and whacking after the whistle, but Caruso is there to keep control. He likes to get involved as a ref. Face off O'Hearn and Gill and Peck still out there at forward. Ishu and Rayhorn. Puck flipped up, kicked in, now out. Ishu got a skate on it. Now he takes the puck away, leaves it back into the far side. Rayhorn. And now Ishu jumps up into the play, up to O'Hearn. Ishu's got O'Hearn in the middle. This time O'Hearn, Ishu got the shot off. He kind of misfired on it, but Ishu's had about 15 of those chances in the last 15 hours. Just can't bury those. Usually he does. So another face-off inside the Wave end. 2:39 to go in the first. It's going to be Curry, Neubauer, and Schaefer. 22 and 25. Two-year combination of defensemen here with Schwab and Link Schwab and Weekly up top. Puck's kicked out by the Wave. Weekly up to Neubauer. Neubauer is going to take it right side, beats one player, holds up. Up top, nicely over to Schwab. Shot in, and Schaefer was there for the tip, but Tomimoto is there for the save. 2:19 left now in the second. 1-0, still the score. Sun Devils have the lead. Neubauer wins it back. Schwab walks to middle. Shot. And easy save for Komimoto. Face off again. Neubauer wins it again. Goes down low to Curry. Curry looking for a design play. No one there in front. All the way back to Weekly it goes. Weekly hard bounce pass. Schaefer. Schaefer trying to push through four Wave players. It rolls back to Schwab. Schwab to Weekly. Weekly didn't have an option. He's going to skate it up himself. Red line, chips it in near corner. Follows it in himself. Weekly into the corner. Schaefer. Schaefer throws it around the other side. Curry. Curry and Neubauer. Neubauer comes out with it. Up top, Weekly. Schwab. Get a shot off. It's in front, loose, back door, and Curry almost there for the rebound. Now back down in the corner it goes again. Schaefer, Neubauer. Neubauer comes out with it. Spins around, back door to Curry. Curry looking for an option. Schwab, Weekly. Shot, blocked, bounces through the air, and in. As no goal. Gonna wave it off. Tomimoto is out of his net. His stick is in the corner. I'm not sure if it's either, it could even be a penalty, possibly. But regardless, the goal has been called off. Refs are going to discuss it here. All I can think is Tomimoto drew a penalty because he was way out of his net. He couldn't get back. The puck just kind of fluttered through the air and into the back of the net. So we'll see what the call here is. The puck shot from the point, was deflected up 15, 20 feet in the air and kind of just bounced right in the back of the net. And Tomimoto was 20 feet out of his net with no stick. We'll see what the call is here. I doubt they'll call a goal here after it was waved off. I didn't see a high stick. Coach Coyne getting the discussion, an explanation possibly from referee Caruso. It appears there'll be no goal. And a face-off inside the wave end. No official word on what the call was. Odd to have the face-off inside on a no-goal call.
No goal, that was a crease violation.
Crease violation. Crease violation. It should have been outside then. Face-off should have been outside for the crease violation. Nonetheless, we're back at it here in the corner, Marvin. Stroud keeps it in, centered pass, Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald got a stick on it, but Tomimoto was there again for the save. 24-15, shots now piling up for the Sun Devils. 46.9 left to go in the second. Face off, won by the Sun Devils. Ishu out of space, sends it in. Marvin gloves it down. Centering pass off the backhand of Max Stroud. Now the Wave able to get it out. Weinkammer hacks it back in, but the Wave come back the other way. Chips it down the right side. Ishu winds up, pass to Marvin in the middle. Off his backhand, leaves it for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tries to cut through, played nicely by the Wave defenseman. Wave go up and off the glass and out. Jesse out of his net, thought about playing for it, but Weinkammer came back for it. It reverses to Ishu. And right at the end of the period, horn sounds. 1-0 is the score. Only one goal for the Sun Devils through the last 5+ periods of play. 5-on-5 to begin the third period. 1-0 Sun Devils. Chesley back into net on the left. We got Peck, O'Hearn, and Gill of the forwards. And Weekly back for it on defense, paired up with Ishu. Puck rolls in on Tomimoto. He leaves it dangerously for defenseman. Peck gets the turnover there. Shot in front. O'Hearn got the shot off. Didn't make it through. Peck up top to Weekly. Weekly, good fake out. Shot in. Blocked in front again. And up and off the glass and out. It's a 2-on-1 for the Wave. They can't control it. And Weekly back for it. Pushes it to Gill. Gill to O'Hearn on the near side. O'Hearn red line. Shot in. Glove down by Tomimoto. Doesn't want to play it. Neubauer is centering Schaefer and Curry. Weekly and Rayhorn. Curry gets it up to Weekly. Weekly shot in. It was tipped and gloved down by Tomimoto. Face off again. Right side here in the corner. Neubauer wins it again to the near wall. The Wave send it up and out. No ice. Rayhorn's going to get back there first. Chips it up the wall. Curry's going to flip it around the backside, take it himself. Long pass up. Picked off by the Wave defenseman. Rayhorn now in the corner. Curry. And shot in over the head of Chesley. Curry flips it up. And Schaefer's going to chase it down. No icing here. Curry and Neubauer get a change in. Wave wind up in their zone with some speed through center ice. And Schaefer is going to go for the hook or a hold or a trip. It's going to be a tripping call. Schaefer to the box. Wave get a chance here on the power play. 13-16 left in the third period. Stroud and Fitzgerald, Weinkammer and Schwab are the four killers for the Sun Devils. Through the face-off, it's loose. Schwab gets it on his backhand and off the glass, bounces all the way out, all the way down. Tomimoto out of his net to play it. Wave set up their power play breakout, up the far wall. Running out of space as Stroud slams a player into the boards, no call. It was clean and hard. Now right side, Wave rolls in on Chesley. Now the face off inside the Sun Devils end. Marvin at center, Peck on the right. Wave win it. And shot through traffic, rebound, and Chesley too quick. Blocker saves to save the day so far there. Now back down low into the corner behind Chesley, now near side up top. Over. Marvin plays the body. Now it's able to be pushed back into the corner. Ishu's going to hold it up on the wall and sends it up. Glove down by the Wave. 38 seconds left. Marvin, nice reverse hit there. Sun Devils need to get it out. Shot in on Chesley, wide of the net off the back wall. Wave trying to get their first goal against the Sun Devils in 2 games here. 15 seconds left on the penalty to Schaefer, and Sun Devils able to get it out. 11:26 to go in the third. Long stretch pass up by the Wave. It comes in behind Chesley. Rayhorn leaves it for Ishu. And Schaefer's out of the box, 5-on-5. Now O'Hearn loose puck in front. Rayhorn got his pocket picked. And now it's sent all the way down. Bouncing puck rolls to the right of Tomimoto, and that'll bring another face-off down inside the Sun Devils' end. 5-on-5. 1-0 Sun Devils. It's going to be Schaefer on the face-off, Neubauer and Curry. Puck comes up top of the Wave. They center and pass. Shot. They went for the backdoor pass, which just missed the side of the net. Now Curry with a chance here as Neubauer tried to chip it up to him. Now back the other way. Wave have it, send it in back behind. Chesley goes Schwab. He pushes it up to Schaefer. Schaefer puts it in the skates of Neubauer. Schaefer picks it up again. Leaves it back for Schwab. I'm sorry, Rayhorn. Rayhorn shot, deflected. He's going to have to race back for it. Rayhorn quick spins all the way up. Curry catches the Wave in a line change. Shot off the shoulder of Tomimoto. Now the Wave have it. And Wave player fell down, no call. It's got some space, it's loose in front. Chesley puts the glove on it, dangerously in front of the Sun Devil crease. And pushing and shoving after the whistle. Let's see if we get any calls here. No calls. 5-on-5 play will continue here. 9:55 left in the third. Fitzgerald will take the face-off. Stroud and Marvin. Long exit pass to Marvin. Stroud coming down the middle. Throws it out towards the front of the net, off the back side of the net. Now Marvin and Stroud physical behind the net. Centering pass in front, and Fitzgerald gets the one-time tap in to beat Tomimoto. So Fitzgerald gets his second goal of the game on the pass. Maybe Rayhorn. No, let's see. Not sure who made that pass down in the corner. Maybe Marvin and Stroud had it behind the net and made its way up. Maybe Weinkammer, but nonetheless, Fitzgerald gives the Sun Devils 2-goal lead and 2 goals for himself here with 9:35 left in the third. We'll see what the official call is. O'Hearn at center, Peck and Gill. Caruso throws out O'Hearn again. Peck at center, wins it. Gill, Ishu, Weinkammer. Up to O'Hearn off of his, nope, didn't touch his stick, so icing. I believe he said it was unassisted, which was impossible. He's got a give and go pass out of the corner and a one-time shot in front of the net. Face off to the right of Chesley. Shot by Gill on the goal. I was listening for the previous assists that were now given. It was Weinkammer and Marvin on the previous assist to the Fitzgerald goal. This time it's Gill with the goal. Good low shot from the left side. And now Sun Devils 3-0 lead here. 9:15 in the first. Timeout. Wave. Back at center after the Gill goal. Puck comes back to Weekly. Ishu picks up the assist on the Gill goal. Now Curry over the blue line. Into the corner. O'Hearn centering pass. Sent up top and out. Schwab back for it. Just sends it back out into the neutral zone. Neubauer picks it up. Schwab up to Curry. Curry dances around one player. Shot blocked. Rebound almost to the stick of O'Hearn or Schaefer. Puck sent up and out now by the Wave. Rolls back towards Chesley. Schwab pass up off the stick of Curry. Chips it in, goes for the change. It's the Fitzgerald group. Fitzgerald, 2 goals so far out of the 3, looking for the hat trick. Sent in on net. Tomimoto with the save. Someone's going to the box here on a slash. Looks like it's going to be a Wave player. Number 81, Sotomayor for the Wave picks up the high stick of the slash. Power play for the Sun Devils. Gill left side, Neubauer center right, Curry, Weekly and Rayhorn up top. 7:57 to go, 3-0 Sun Devils with the lead. A long shot down and on Chesley, Rayhorn and Weekly. It's Rayhorn. Leaves it for Neubauer. He's hit from behind in front of the Wave bench. No call. Wave player down. Couple Sun Devils there to dig it out. Rayhorn and Neubauer. Send 3. Send 1 more. Go. And then Wave able to send it back the other way. Rayhorn leaves it for Weekly. Weekly with some speed. Down the right side. Now it's sent back by the Wave again. Chesley sends it up to Neubauer. Neubauer has it, pivots up top. Leaves it for Ishu. Pass across, high sticked by Weinkammer, now blown down by the wave, touched it up. Marvin holding up a little bit as two new Sun Devils come off the bench. That's O'Hearn and Fitzgerald. Kept in by Weinkammer and now flipped out by the wave. 6:08 to go. Fitzgerald back for it. And Ishu up the left side. A wave player out of the bench disrupts Ishu as he came up the left side. Sun Devils dig it out. Comes across Marvin. Marvin O'Hearn up top. Weinkammer shot quickly through traffic, tipped over the net and into the back corner. Weinkammer's shot was blocked in front. Marvin still looks like a power play, but it is 5-on-5 here. Some tired wave players. Marvin near side up top. Weinkammer sends it back down low to Marvin. Marvin spins out of some trouble, tries to center it. And now Weinkammer creeps down. Marvin behind the net. Fitzgerald centering pass rolls right in front of the crease. Weinkammer picks it up top. Now Ishu. Traffic off the glove and back glass of behind Komimoto. Weinkammer all the way across to O'Hearn. Shot. And this time Komimoto is able to make the save. Long shift there for the wave. Neubauer, Schaefer, and Curry. Weekly and Schwab. Face off won by the Sun Devils. Weekly over to Schwab. Schwab swoops in, gets shot off. Rebound over the head of Schaefer and almost took his head off. Now up at center. Wave try to send it in. They're offsides. .430 left in the third. 3-0 Sun Devils. Neubauer off the face-off. It rolls back to Weekly. Weekly bounce past Schwab. Schwab up the wall to Schaefer. Curry through center. He's got some space. Gets around one player. Shot. He's pulled down and shot the shot off wide of the net. Schwab came down, pinched in, took out a wave player. No call. Now it's back up to Curry again. Leaves it back for Weekly. Weekly to Schwab. Through center. Curry again, right side. Holds up. Leaves it for Marvin. Marvin tried to pull it inside. Couldn't get a shot off. Now it's shoveled out by the wave. This one should be icing. It is. 3:45 left. Another face-off coming up inside the wave end. O'Hearn will be the face-off man. Peck and Gill. Rayhorn, Ishu. Kept in by O'Hearn on the face-off. Goes back into the wave corner. Peck across for it. Up top, Ishu took a bounce off the wall. Ishu not able to handle it. Rayhorn up to O'Hearn. He comes back the other way. Turned over. Now wave flip it back. Rayhorn. Ishu finds Peck on the near side. Off of his stick. Nice play there by the defenseman. A funky bounce off the Zamboni doors, but it makes its way back to center. .250 to go. Puck just chipped in. Wave get a change in here. Long pass, Rayhorn off the stick of Gill. O'Hearn. Now Rayhorn. Over to Ishu. Off the back skate of Gill. Now taken in by the Wave. Offsides. Weekly behind his net. Kept in by the Wave. And trying to get a shot off. They couldn't. Marvin fights off one player. Comes down around the second. He's pinched off in the corner. Stays with it. Takes the shot. Missed the net. Now it comes back all the way out. Weinkammer is going to come back for it. Flips it near side. Weekly. Weekly onside. Tries to toe drag it through and take the shot. Blocked. This time Weinkammer shot off the pad of Max Stroud. Rolls into the corner. Up top, it's Marvin. Marvin sticks up with the Wave player. Definitely going to possibly have a penalty there. Now it comes all the way out in the snow. It's going to slow down. No icing. 1 minute to go here. Last game of the weekend. Sun Devils in control. 3-0. Weekly up to Stroud. Stroud takes a bump. Thought about a little extra. No call. It's definitely going to be a penalty. Here we go. It's going to be on the far side. You could just feel a penalty coming. And it's going to be, on the, should be a matching here with probably Fitzgerald. And no, they're just going to take Fitzgerald here. They're taking him out of the game. Just a high stick, I believe. 42 seconds left. Probably just a 2-minute penalty, but Fitzgerald with 2 goals heads to the showers. So Fitzgerald picks up the late penalty. A 2-minute rough or a high stick is my guess. And an early shower. 5-on-4. 5-on-5. Not sure. Maybe he just said something. We'll see what the call is. 10-minute misconduct. So it must have been his mouth more than his actions. 5-on-5. And 15 seconds to go. Schaefer getting with it on the side. That's going to cause some more activity here as Schaefer was bent over almost backwards into the bench by the Wave. Curry comes over to help out. Curry's heading to the box or out. Caruso just starting to throw Sun Devils to the bench into the shower rather than the box. 8.1 left to go. Just one more puck drop here, and that might do it. Well, O'Hearn's coming out with Gill and Peck, so never know. There could be one more penalty. Curry's penalty, probably a third man in. 5-on-5 again. I believe a couple Wave players have left as well. 8 seconds left. O'Hearn at center. Gill shot blocked, and a racing puck and off the shot in off the post of Chesley. Almost gave the Wave a goal there as horn sounds right after the clink off the post. So that's it for the weekend. Goals from Fitzgerald, 2 from Fitzgerald, 1 from Gill. Final score 3-0. Chesley with the win. Next game coming to you will be Friday, December 5th. Next Friday, 7:40 p.m. at the Ice Den Scottsdale league game against the Coyotes. So Friday, December 5th, 7:40. Next broadcast. Thanks, Jennifer, and everybody on the weekend. And final score 3-0 Sun Devils. We'll see you next week.